How was the B-roll, guys? I hope you like that. And before that, so how are you all? We are in this self-quarantine situation. I hope you are all staying at home and staying safe. So yes, do what your government says and don't go out. For the new viewers, I am Cario. I make videos on photography, videography, techniques, tips and tricks. So if you're new to the channel, do click on the subscribe button down below and also click on the bell icon so that you'll get regularly notified whenever I make a video. So yes, now let's get into today's video. I hope you got an idea of what's today's video on. Yes, it's a BTS video of the B-roll you saw at the beginning. As you know, it's a bike B-roll kind of a video, right? So what was the plan was like, I had noted down few shots that were pretty good, so I wanted to take them all, and I had a plan of a storyline for the video, and me and my cousin Abhishek, he was actually starring in the video, so he is the model who starred in the video. So me and my cousin Abhishek went around 6 o'clock from our home to a place called East Coast Road in Chennai, where it is called as ECR Road. It's around 1 hour from my home. So it's a road parallel to the beach where you have these long high trees. I wanted to have those trees in the background and a dry land kind of feel so that it will be more rustic in the video. I packed all my camera gears and we straightly went to ECR. So it was one hell of a day because nothing happened like we planned, but then we didn't give up. We just made whatever we could on that day, and that was the output you saw in the front. So what actually happened? We reached the East Coast Road around 7 o'clock in the morning, and the thing is like, you have the road here and you have those trees stretched parallelly on the side, and you have these barriers on the roadside, so you cannot just lift your vehicle and go there, right? So you need some way to enter into that the tree stretch. There were openings in the middle, but all those openings were directed to graveyards. So wherever you have an opening that connects the road and the tree stretch is actually a graveyard in the middle. So the thing was, I was wearing mala for Sabrimala, and like I must not enter graveyards. So we were like, it was a total hell of a day that we were searching some place where we can just reach that stretch of trees. The worst part was it started to rain. We just stopped in a bus stand on that ECR road. So standing there, we started to take some shots. Like I was taking some motion captures. I'll show you those pictures to you. We waited for around 15 or 20 minutes and thankfully the rain stopped. So then we started again to search for a way to enter this tree stretch, and we finally found a place. We were like confused as the rain had not stopped fully. It was like little bit cloudy and it may rain anytime. So we were thinking whether to go in or not, like totally confused, and finally we decided to go in. So we just entered in, went a little bit inside, and again it started to rain, and now we were not able to push the bike out from that muddy area to the road. It was totally muddy there, and we didn't have any shelter, so we had to head back to the road once again, and it started to rain heavily. So somehow we managed to push the bike out and found another bus stand and stood there for a while. We were totally confused whether to proceed with the shoot or just drop it off. But we didn't want to give up, so we waited and the rain stopped. We just drove a little forward and found a road that was entering into some small village, and through that we were able to reach that tree stretch. So we didn't want to go too much inside that tree stretch area, because if it rains once again, we won't be able to bring the bike back to the road, right? And there was no shelter there to hide. So we just found a good spot. I was satisfied with that spot to shoot that video. We started to shoot around 8:30 in the morning. The shoot went till 11:30 or 12, I hope. So it was raining in the middle. We were just shooting, and whenever it rained, we found a small shed, like there was some small motor room in an empty land, and there was a small tree nearby that. So we went there and we were like hiding under the tree whenever it rained. Even if you see some of the shots, you can easily find it's drizzling there. So yeah, it was a great shoot that day, totally out of our control. Nature had other ideas, and finally we shot that, and I finally posted it on my Instagram account yesterday. So many saw that and said it was really good. And yes, now let's see what all happened in behind the scenes. So I just had a storyline like a guy just enters into the frame with some flowers, maybe to see a girl or something. So we don't have a girl in our team, so we just had to make it an imagination. So he just enters the frame with some flowers walking in, and like on the way he sees the bike. So on seeing that, he just drops the flower and grabs the key and just takes the bike and just drives away. This was a small storyline I had in my mind, and first I wanted to reveal the bike at the end. So initially I wanted to give a glimpses of parts of the bike and some out of focus shots. These were the thing I had in my mind, and I had two main shots that I wanted to take. So that was the plan I had in my mind. I shot this video entirely on my Canon 700D, in which I am shooting this video, and my 50mm prime lens. So this was the first shot. I kept it fully low and had this dry grass in the front, and the bike was standing a little far away from the grass. So the grass was in focus and the bike was in out of focus. So that is the first shot you are seeing now. So yes, I didn't have any Steadicam or gimbal or anything. I just have my Canon 700D and hacks. One hack to have a steady video is use the camera strap on your neck and hold it steady so that you have less shake in your videos. And you also have the stabilization on my lens, so I just turn it on and use the camera strap to maintain a little bit of stabilization. We also have a wrap stabilizer in Premiere Pro that helps a lot. So that's the first shot, and this was the second shot that we took. He was walking and I was taking the shot from a lower angle with his legs moving. And the next shot was I wanted to reveal he had flowers in his hands. Actually we forgot to bring the flowers and we found them on the way. I was making a shot from behind him with his lower half and his hands holding the flowers, and this is that shot. And this was one other close shot where I was just having a little bit of tilted frame, which is a zoom in shot of the previous shot with his hands holding the flowers. So after shooting that shot, I wanted to take the parts of the bike in small videos, so that I wanted to show them all in fast cuts, so that it just adds a build-up shots in the video. So I just asked him to keep the bike in the middle, the Royal Enfield Bullet 350 Classic. So I shot some random shots its wheels, its tank, its engine and everything, right? Those indicators, that headlight, tail light and everything. I just took random shots of all these, and in another 2 minutes it again started to rain. I already said, right, there was a small motor room and a tree. So we went there. I was having my jerkin, I was wearing it with my bag inside. Yo guys, we are here to shoot a B-roll with our Bullet 350 Classic. So you will see that soon. He is my cousin Abhishek.
Yeah.
Let's see how the outcome is. It's already raining here, so we are hiding behind a tree. So as you see, he is not actually walking towards the bike. All these shots were taken somewhere else and the bike is standing somewhere else. It's not of how you film the video, it's on how you show it to your audience. So this was the next shot. I didn't want to reveal his face much because this video was actually more of to the bike. than the model, so I was like keeping him like out of focus all the time. So again the fast cuts, so I used those fast cuts again according to the music. So I took a shot of the tank like it's branding a scene. So the next shot is like he dropping the flowers. So for that I kept the camera below his hands, and the plan was like he was dropping the flowers over the camera, and we took another shot with the keys on the rock at a low angle, like he was putting the flowers on the stone. So you can see those bits now. Now he's taking the key and just throwing it up and catching it. And the next shot is one main shot. This shot is the one I said earlier, like two main shots I wanted to take, right? So this is one among them. I wanted to make it the best as possible. This shot is inspired from the Black Panther movie, where you have the villain just occupying the throne, right? The shot will be like the frame will be from upside down, like the villain will be walking front, and as he walks the frame just rotates, and as he sits the frame turns normal. And the plan was like the model, my cousin, will be walking towards the bike. So as I rotated the frame to straight, I asked him to move away and like make the bike visible. So that was the planned shot. So I shot this completely handheld. I hope I gave some justice for the shot. Even some people after watching the B-roll video asked me whether I had used any gimbal for that shot. So actually I don't have any gimbal, so I just made it only handheld. I was having my camera like this at first, and I asked him to walk, and I was just slowly rotating. So yes, that shot really turned well. And yes, it's a tough day.
Tough day, it's a rough day for us actually.
Yo, it's raining again, so we are hiding under the same tree. Actually I said like I had to take two important shots that I have planned, right? So one shot was the one we saw previously, and the second shot was like he's just coming here and the camera is coming here. The moment when he puts his leg over the bike, I wanted to take a shot like the camera moving over him and just coming to his front so that his face is visible. That shot actually was pretty good. I took it for 2-3 shots and that was pretty good, but I could not add that in this video. Like the B-roll was actually planned for 1 minute and these two shots were too lengthy, and if I had added that too, it will be like a 2-minute video. So that was too lengthy for a B-roll. We had used a small hack in many of these shots to nail that focus. Like, did you see that shot, like the Tom and Jerry toy keychain was coming out of the frame, and when it reached the end it was in crisp focus. I had shot every single shot in this video in manual focus. I just kept the key on the frame where I wanted to have crisp focus, and I asked him to take it away from the frame, and I just reversed it and made it look like this. So this is one hack that even you could follow. Like, it really helps a lot to nail good focus. So these are some cut shots to maintain that continuity. Like he just puts the key in and just starts the bike, and I just added the sound effects to make sure that it looks like the bike has started. And finally I wanted to reveal the logo and also the bike, and this is that shot you are seeing. And yes, the frame closes. So that was the bits of this video. It was one hell of a day. We were just literally taking some shots, hiding under the tree, taking shots again, hiding once again, taking shots again, hiding once again. But keeping all that aside, I am really very happy that we could just shoot and we had a pretty good video finally. So how was the video, guys? How was the B-roll? I had made this video with a lot of effort, so I wanted all your views, your comments in the comment section below, because only your comments just motivates me to make it far better next time. So yes, that's it for the day. If you like this video, do smash that thumbs up button. It really helps us a lot. And yes, we'll meet in another video. Until then, it's your Carrier signing off. I have this gun. Is it visible? Hi. How this autofocus works, right? Focus this, man.